WWE Crown Jewel 2025, was it amazing? WWE took over. Crown Jewel and the event held in Australia were a complete hit. Every match delivered some intense moments, bringing unforgettable battles. The crowd was electric, and each fight produced a unique kind of magic. But which moment stood out the most? Here's a detailed breakdown from the premium live event rated among 5. Number 1. Roman Reigns vs. Bronson Reed. The Australian Street Fight Championship started with a brutal street fight between Roman Reigns and Bronson Reed, continuing their feud from the Paris Clash with blood. Weapons flew, with Reigns hitting Reed with a cricket bat. Braun Breaker leapt in to help Reed execute a bomb, dominating the announcement table. Then the Usos got involved, creating a chaotic situation. Jey Uso accidentally hit with a spear, causing more chaos on the table, allowing Reed to secure victory via tsunami. This huge win on his home turf opens a new chapter in Reigns' story with the Usos. The match was exciting, fueled by a massive crowd and a solid atmosphere, though some parts felt predictable. Rating 2.5 out of 5. Number 2. Stephanie Vaquer vs. Tiffany Stratton, Women's WWE Crown Jewel Championship. In the Women's Championship match, Stephanie Vaquer faced Tiffany Stratton. It took some time for them to click, but they delivered a tough, thrilling fight. Strat executed cunning moves like a trick backbreaker and an Alabama slam. Vaquer responded dramatically, securing victory with a corkscrew spiral tap, continuing her winning streak into 2025. Both women showed strength, but the match needed a bit more intensity to truly shine. Rating 3 out of 5. Number 3. John Cena vs. AJ Styles. John Cena and AJ Styles faced off for the ultimate showdown at Crown Jewel, revisiting their 2016 rivalry with their best moves. Other stars like The Miz, Chris Jericho, Bray Wyatt, and Randy Orton were honored in the process. Cena survived Styles' attacks, including the sweet chin music, and eventually secured the win with a combination of the attitude adjustment and his signature attitude. This match was a heartfelt tribute to wrestling history and kept the crowd fully engaged, almost matching their all-time classics. Rating 2.5 out of 5. Number 4. Rhea Ripley and Sky vs. Kabuki Warriors. Rhea Ripley returned to her home country, teaming with Sky against the Kabuki Warriors. Ripley was the star but got involved only halfway through. Most of the match saw Asuka and Kairi dominate Sky, though Sky had her moments. When Ripley was tagged in, chaos ensued near the waterfall. Ultimately, Asuka delivered a big boot, allowing Ripley and Sky to achieve a massive victory. The match showcased the stars but felt like it could have been pushed further. Rating 2.5 out of 5. Number 5. Cody Rhodes vs. Seth Rollins, Men's WWE Crown Jewel Championship. In the main event, Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins clashed in an intense battle, their friendship having turned bitter. Rollins countered with a smooth powerbomb after Rhodes executed a Cody cutter and a pedigree. Rollins took hits in street-style spots, including a crossbody from Rhodes off the top rope, but used a Rolex throne from Rhodes to land an incredible headbutt. The street match ended with Rollins knocking out Rhodes with 2 stomps from above. The match was a full thriller, with Rollins winning the Crown Jewel Championship while Rhodes proved he is still a top star. Rating 2.5 out of 5. Other highlights. Many congratulations to Carmella and Corey Graves. Outside WWE TV, Corey Graves had a unique moment on Friday Night SmackDown with Carmella. The real-life couple welcomed their second child, with Carmella announcing their baby boy on Instagram. Carmella had previously stepped away from WWE in 2023 to focus on her first child, Dimitri, born in November. Now the 37-year-old star happily introduced Bram Julian Polinsky to the world. Wrestling fans sent love from all directions, and Carmella shared a heartfelt message tagging Corey Graves. "Bram Julian Polinsky, you've changed my life forever, my golden boy." Meanwhile, Corey Graves returned to the commentary desk after in-ring action, with no current ties to wrestling in the company. He is focused on raising his family and hasn't competed for over 2 years. Damian Priest's girlfriend reacted to attacks from Aleister Black and Zelina Vega. Aleister Black and Zelina Vega worked together on WWE TV, but this week in Australia on SmackDown, Black and Priest resolved their feud in a violent last man standing match. In the final moments, Vega stepped forward begging Priest not to hurt her husband, but it was all part of a setup. Aleister struck first, using a fireball, and then Black secured the victory with a heavy move. Priest's girlfriend, NXT superstar Lola Vice, did not stay silent. She went to X to condemn the dirty tactics of Black and Vega, hinting that she might step in to support Priest. Vice has been a rising force in the NXT Women's Championship scene and is frequently seen alongside Priest, confirming the authenticity of their real-life romance. Fans are eager to see if Lola will bring that intensity into SmackDown. Tama Tonga breaks the silence on WWE SmackDown return. Tama Tonga returned to WWE SmackDown, joining the Fierce Sakwar squad, and has already made a big impact. The former WWE Tag Team Champion spoke on social media during his explosive comeback after Sami Zayn's United States Championship match against Shinsuke Nakamura. Nakamura answered Zayn's open challenge, but Tama Tonga ambushed the squad, destroying them. The match between Nakamura and the Chaos ended inconclusively. After the bell, Tama Tonga and the MFT crew jumped, taking Zayn down. On X, Tama Tonga shared a bold message with a selfie showing off the team's colors and swagger. "I'm back," he wrote. Sakwar had lost the United States Championship to Sami Zayn on the August 29th SmackDown. Since then, Sakwar has been gathering his MFT squad, showcasing mysterious artwork and praising loyalty. Tama Tonga's return has ignited fire under the team, and they are looking stronger than ever. The 42-year-old and his stable might now focus on helping Sakwar reclaim the US title from Zayn. With Survivor Series War just over a month away, Tama Tonga's comeback positions MFT as a top contender for the men's War Games match on SmackDown. Earlier, Nakamura tried to support Zayn against the heel faction, but MFT's numbers were overwhelming. Zayn and Nakamura may need more allies to face Sakwar's crew in the War Games cage. Last week, Sakwar hinted at bringing back Tama Tonga, indicating unfinished business with his family. It seems Tama Tonga had a missing piece, and now MFT is ready to create chaos on SmackDown. The faction also revealed a bold new look with aggressive face paint on everyone except Sakwar, making them sharper and more dangerous. Tama Tonga's return has given the villains a serious edge, shaking up the blue brand with the presence of former NJPW stars. The journey ahead for MFT in WWE promises to be wild. Triple H and WWE's internal struggles. Triple H's actions are shaking WWE. As WWE's chief content officer, Triple H has faced criticism for some decisions that insiders say are affecting the company. The creative team has had recent turmoil, and now there are concerns that his focus is being pulled elsewhere. Reports claim Triple H has been traveling frequently to the White House, meeting U.S. President Donald Trump. A few months ago, he signed a bill for a presidential fitness initiative. Last month, he and his wife Stephanie McMahon returned to the White House to use AI for childhood cancer research. According to the Wrestling Observer newsletter, Triple H's absence from some WWE shows has raised concerns that his political side projects may be impacting the company. An insider stated that he has never missed a creative meeting, and his schedule is pre-planned, but skipping shows for White House duties has made some feel his priorities are split, potentially weakening the product. While his allies insist he still leads creative decisions, skepticism has grown, sparking debate among fans. Some fans support Triple H's vision, while others feel it has affected WWE's quality. A former WWE writer criticized a SmackDown booking decision on a brand podcast. 2 weeks ago, Tiffany Stratton defended her women's championship against Nia Jax and Zeta Cargill in a triple threat match. Strat retained the title, but the ending went viral because the referee stopped the count incorrectly, failing to notice Jax was not out. This highlights how professionals are scrutinized and how chaotic mistakes can appear humorous. Despite the criticism, Triple H is not unprofessional. Observers note that his creative missteps come from balancing outside initiatives with in-ring responsibilities, such as the recent SmackDown error. Pressure is mounting. The key question is whether he can manage his high-profile political engagements while still running WWE's creative ship without mistakes. This is a critical moment to prove that he still understands the craft. Drew McIntyre calls for change. Drew McIntyre has made a groundbreaking request to officials backstage. Imagine a superstar's theme song hitting, energizing the crowd. Now imagine that magic fading. McIntyre, along with other WWE stars, is pressing for a major change that could shake the entire roster. They are frustrated with stale theme music. For decades, a wrestler's entrance music has been a core part of their identity, conic glass breaks or whirling engines instantly signaling who is coming out. Recently, that spark has been missing and fans have been vocal. The Royal Rumble clearly highlighted this issue as only a few stars had distinct themes while others were forgotten. WrestleVote shows that McIntyre, Sheamus, and others are demanding a return to classic theme songs. However, it's not guaranteed. He may be influencing backstage decisions to get what wrestlers want. Stephanie McMahon even shared that she had to beg Shawn Michaels to keep her theme music. When she joined the main roster, her spot on the list remained unchanged. "I had to fight for this," she told Shawn. "This is my identity, don't take it away." Before returning, McIntyre said it felt like leaning into a broken dream with crutches. "Her current theme isn't bad, it's just that fans prefer her old one. This bold move could bring back the need for emotionally impactful entrances in WWE. Mercedes Monet's clear response to WWE rumors resurfaces. Mercedes Monet, once known as Sasha Banks, has repeatedly addressed fans asking whether she will return to WWE. The question keeps coming up and she's had enough. Monet left WWE in 2022 over creative differences after parting ways with her tag team partner Naomi. Since then, she's been on fire. In 2023, she stormed Japan with unforgettable matches and joined AEW in 2024, where she dominates as a top star. Recently on Instagram Live, the 33-year-old AEW TBS champion seemed frustrated when fans brought up a potential WWE return. She made it clear she's tired of the same old question and just wants to enjoy her moment. For all my beloved fans, please don't start with me asking when I'll come back. You know where? Please don't ask me this. Please, okay, I'm in a good mood, I'm here, it's a good portal. I'm tired of this question, please, she said. Monet is firmly shutting down any WWE comeback rumors. She's happy in AEW and has no plans to return. Currently, she's collecting championships no one else can. Moreover, as AEW TBS champion, she holds 9 other world belts. Tonight, she faces Alice Incorporated for the Women's Championship in Denmark. Incorporated has held the title for over 1,100 days. Alongside the pursuit of 10 belts, Monet continues adding to her growing collection. Meanwhile, WWE is preparing John Cena for a major retirement match, which is not good news for Gunther. WWE is ready to break one of its biggest stars, John Cena, for the final time, and it doesn't look promising for Gunther. Reports say Gunther will face Cena in the main event of the December show, where Cena will focus on stepping away from wrestling for a Hollywood career. But here's the twist. According to Dave Meltzer of Wrestling Observer Newsletter, WWE might let Cena win his last match against their usual practice. This could be a huge setback for Gunther, one of WWE's brightest stars. Typically, legends like Ric Flair, Dave Bautista, Kurt Angle, or more recently Bill Goldberg have lost their final matches, but Cena is treated differently and circumstances are different, Meltzer noted. He also mentioned that Gunther, as an international star, could play a role in losing against Cena. The match against Cena is massive for Gunther, possibly the biggest of his career. A win could skyrocket his legacy, but a loss might slow his momentum, especially since he lost the world title to CM Punk. Consecutive losses could be harmful for a top star. At the same time, it could ignite a fire in Gunther, pushing him to prove himself during the WrestleMania season. Will it be a huge blow or the start of a great comeback? Add Brock Lesnar and Austin Theory to the vision. Get ready for Survivor Series in a strange turn of events in San Diego, where Brock Lesnar is prepared for a massive return. Even more surprisingly, rumors suggest he will team with the Vision for a big match with an unexpected partner. Excitement has reached its peak. Roman Reigns and the Vision, who are making Reigns' life miserable, seem to be heading toward an epic 5-on-5 battle showdown. According to Wrestling Observer Newsletter reports, Reigns will lead a team with CM Punk, Jacob Fatu, Jey Uso, and possibly Jimmy Uso or LA Knight. They will face the Vision Squad: Seth Rollins, Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, Brock Lesnar, and surprisingly Austin Theory. Including Austin Theory is a shocking development, especially after his rough period. A storyline hint was given with Grayson Waller, a long-standing feud, but eventually Theory joins in. Joining the Vision is a game-changer for his career under Triple A's creative direction. Teaming with Rollins makes sense, as they've been in a team together years ago. As for Lesnar, his role is less clear, but in the War Games match, seeing him in action for the first time shows WWE is going all out for this major event. Did this bold move shake the entire show? Roman Reigns is legitimately injured at WWE Crown Jewel. Roman Reigns, former undisputed WWE Universal Champion, stepped into a brutal Australian street fight against the Vision's Bronson Reed. The tribal chief was expected to dominate the emerging star, but things took a dark turn. Jey Uso's mistake allowed Reed to pin, controlling the match in an astonishing disaster. Reigns left the ring alone, clearly frustrated. Worse, fans were concerned after seeing him bleed during the match. Is Reigns really hurt? The answer is yes. Braun Breaker jumped into the fight, helping Reed maintain control. At one point, Reed and Breaker delivered a Shield-style powerbomb on Reigns through the announcer's table, dislocating his elbow. Commentators Michael Cole and Wade Barrett noted that doctors were monitoring him. Reigns fought on despite bleeding, showing his determination. Though we don't know how serious the injury is, it seems he only cut the match short. Reigns had been undefeated 5 times until Cody Rhodes pinned him at WrestleMania 40, ending his championship run. The tribal chief character is one of WWE's most protected, only being pinned in tag matches by Rhodes, Jey Uso, and Solo Sikoa. Bronson Reed is the second person to pin Reigns in a singles match. How will Reigns recover from extreme damage and injury? What's next?